for a reason. If it's okay for people to behave in this way to him, then it would also be for me. And I think, part of why I feel so aligned now as a champion of the United Nations human rights. Sorry, it's hard to say. Part of why I feel in alignment with them is because the basic pledge involves saying if anyone's human rights are denied, everyone's human rights are denied.
To a lot of people right now, even considering how you just watched her act on national TV, there's almost nothing Amber Heard could pull that will surprise them. But boy, am I about to blow your mind. According to new reports, Amber has just been exposed for having yet another affair while she was married, but in this case, the stakes are much higher because it happened to be related to her role in the Aquaman franchise. Interested in knowing more on this recent update involving the actress? Then fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Inspirational story for anyone who your parents paid for you to go to nice schools and you only just realised it recently, didn't you? Because you dropped out of high school at 17.
Again, I know how unbelievable it must seem that a person could possibly top this, but I assure you that whatever level of low you've known Amber to have reached in the past, there's probably a chance she could go lower. And that's exactly the case in the most recent revelations about her infidelity and how she's managed to stay in the Aquaman sequel. Ever since Amber Heard lost the defamation trial against her ex-husband Johnny Depp, netizens have been demanding her removal from Aquaman 2. There have been several online petitions and other fans have also decided to boycott the Warner Bros. Film. But now, new information has just come out about how Amber might have had an affair with one of the film executives to stay on the project. Over the past couple of weeks, there have been a lot of revelations about Amber Heard and her pretty messy past. And in the latest exposure, it is now being said that the actress allegedly made her way in Hollywood by sleeping with leading male actors and producers to bag famous roles. As per a report by Pop Topic, Amber Heard has previously been sexually involved with Aquaman director James Wan. She has been blackmailing him, and that is exactly why he's been adamant about not replacing her as Mira despite the executives wanting so. Just not that, it is also said that there have been several pictures of the duo in a private setting. Besides that, there also appears to be a corroborative story from a source with direct access to the parties. According to the source, a lot of us are starting to wonder whether she slept with James Wan and if that's how she secured this role, especially after seeing in an intimate setting with him and Elon Musk. We know what kind of wild things the two of them got up to. They went on to add, "I'm almost positive she slept with James Wan. But I'm even more certain that Aquaman 2 will be the last Hollywood movie you'll ever see Amber Heard in. Hollywood has blacklisted her. Looks like even professionals in the industry don't think things will pan out well for Amber even after the dust settles. But the thing is, you can't really blame them, as this is not the only affair Amber has been caught in. You see, while the Virginia trial was ongoing, it exposed a lot about both parties, just that it was worse in Amber's case. And this was proven when the actress got accused of cheating on Johnny with James Franco. At first, it was all talk, but later down the line, evidence was presented which pretty much showed just how close Franco and Heard were. The footage depicts the former co-stars inside an elevator on their way up to Depp and Heard's shared penthouse. Franco is dressed in a jacket, baseball hat, and wore a backpack. At one point in the video, Franco appears to rest his head on Heard's shoulder before she lays her head on top of his. They then exit the elevator together. This was just another exposure in a long list of less than ideal dealings that Amber has been involved in. Just like in the case of James Wan. Well, to a lot of people on the internet, this wasn't exactly pleasant news, and many of them didn't hesitate to let out their feelings on social media. And in some cases, netizens were drawing up their own theories, as in the case of this user who wrote, "Here is my theory. James and Elon, based on experience over the last few years, choosing words wisely is crucial, but saying nothing is fatal. This is what happens when you say absolutely nothing, and at times I wonder if saying at least something smart isn't a better idea." Some others had slightly more informed views on the matter, like this user who wrote, "Last I saw, James Wan is not doing so well at Warner Bros, so if this is true, it won't be true for much longer, IMHO." Well, if this user is right about Wan, then Amber's days at Warner Bros just might be numbered, but we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, remember that these details are based on theories and research and should be regarded as such. That's it for now, guys. See you on the next one.